All right, so from antibiotics to teeth, we really are focusing on your health this morning. 5 billion people, or nearly 80% of the world's population, still suffer from tooth decay. Dental caries are a major oral health problem, affecting 60 to 90% of school children and adults. A group of worldwide experts called the Alliance for Cavity-Free Future says it aims to make children born from 2026 cavity-free for a lifetime. Wouldn't that be nice? Well, here to tell us how this is going to happen is Caries Hussein from the Alliance here on Morning Live. He's also from Colgate-Palmolive. Good to have you on the program. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you very much. Good morning to you, Leanne.
All right, so we want to eradicate cavities, a global drive. How's this going to happen?
That's definitely the goal of sort of the experts that has formed the Alliance. I know you talked about the statistics on cavities. I just want to maybe highlight one more key, I think, statistic, which is, you know, cavities is not only something that 80% of the world's population suffer from, but it's apparently the #1 cause of pain as well.
Wow.
So if you think about all of the diseases out there, you know, cavities is the one thing that causes the most pain, right? So it really has an impact on people's not only, you know, their overall health, but really on their sort of quality of life.
Oh, it is the worst pain, and there is nothing you can do to stop it. We've all been there.
Well, so this is
the
where
idea
the
is
Alliance...
to prevent it.
Absolutely.
So how do we go about this?
So basically the Alliance for a Cavity-Free Future is really a group of experts, you know, globally, both from the dental and the public health professions, coming together to collaborate to form this alliance, really to move towards a cavity-free future. And the way they're advocating this, you know, for this to happen is really via a comprehensive approach towards prevention and management of cavities.
Yeah.
So basically they're saying that, you know, cavities don't happen overnight, right? I mean, think about it. It probably takes a year for a cavity to develop, right? It starts from the early lesion, you know, which takes a few months before a full-blown sort of cavity is formed. So essentially what the Alliance for a Cavity-Free Future, you know, the experts are saying is that, you know, we need to intervene when that early lesion comes up, right? So it's based on this understanding that caries is a continuum, right? It's a slow progression of the disease, right? So we need to be able to intervene at that early stage to be able to prevent it.
Sure. Okay, so in terms of preventing it, is it brushing your teeth? Is it dietary? Is it, what do we do?
So their key pillars are really twofold. So one is a fluoride strategy. So they feel, you know, when we've been able to identify those early lesions, we can actually treat it and cure it with fluoride treatments.
Okay.
So that's definitely one aspect of it. The other aspect is education. You know, just get the word out there, again, on this approach that caries is a continuum. It takes time to develop, and therefore we need to embrace this prevention mindset to be able to detect, you know, those early lesions and do something about it before it becomes you know, unmanageable.
A huge problem. I mean, there's this huge movement now where, you know, saying sugar is bad. Everybody talking about that sugar is a drug, sugar is bad for you, carbs and sugar are no good. Are you on this bandwagon? Do you agree? Is this also playing a part in affecting our teeth and our health?
Absolutely. I mean, sugar is the cause for cavities. Let's face it. So essentially, bacteria in our mouth, you know, feed onto the sugar in your mouth, which then develops acids that leads to a cavity. Which is why, you know, rightfully your dentist will always tell you, especially to kids, that you need to limit your intake of sugars, right? So sugar is definitely, you know, but that's not to say, you know, I mean, we all need to enjoy our foods, you know. I think the recommendation from the experts is always to eat a balanced diet, #1, and #2, brush your, you know, once you've done your sugary treat, right, make sure you brush your teeth, right?
Yeah. Twice a day?
Twice a day is
still the rule?
Well, after every meal is always helpful, but twice a day definitely.
Okay, and that's an important thing to remember. So there you go. That's what's going to be happening. The Alliance for Cavity-Free Future 2026, a cavity-free lifetime. That's the aim. Let's see if it happens. Caries Hussein, thank you very much for coming in and talking to us here on Morning Live.
Thank you very much.
All right, quick break.